He is a wild card, isn't he? Welcome back, guys, to another edition of Looted. Today we are looking at an entire collection of things which I didn't know I was interested in until I saw it on their website. It is in fact an entire collection of wind-up toys. Yeah, who saw that one coming? So the guys over at Kikkerland have sent us an entire box of wind-up toys. I think I only asked for like 3 and we ended up getting 7, so thanks, guys. Not sponsored, by the way. They just sent us these by the kindness of their own heart. Now, when I think of wind-up toys, I see the chattering teeth, those little cars, and like all manner of like 50p goods which end up in landfill after a few weeks. Now, these are different. Now, all of these wind-up toys are designed by one guy, and to risk slaughtering his name on camera, I'm just going to hold his name up to camera B over there. Get a whole look at that. Look him up. So each wind-up toy has its own unique characteristics as well as its own little origin story on the side. So we're going to go ahead and start opening these up. I'm thinking we're going to start with one of the smaller ones and work our way up. All right, let's move these over to one side and start with this guy. Bongo. So if you look on the back there, you can see that Bongo's kind of a fish-like creature, but with legs. So he's sort of like halfway in between being a fish and halfway becoming a land animal. So the packaging is nice and simple. Just slide it on out. Now, the main thing that really made these stand out to me was the fact that they're made of metal and they look like they've actually had effort put into them. These actually remind me of when children's toys used to be cool. You know, they actually had some craft put into them instead of just all the random tat that you get these days.
Silly sausage!
So I think it's about time that we actually check out what Bongo can do. Let's wind this thing up. Ready, and go! That's so cute. Climb, boy. No, all right, it's not much of a climber. I think my favorite thing about this guy is the fact that he looks like he's wearing wellies. I don't have any words for you, Bongo. I just think you're an adorable little fish dude trailing off into the sunset.
Save him.
I will save him. Usually I'd let any toy that we have which has any motion fall off the table, but I don't want to see him get hurt. Seems like Bongo's still got a lot of juice in him, so I'm just going to put him back in the box. And the next one we're going to try out is a weaker? Pretty sure that says a weaker, but with an exclamation mark, so it's more like a weaker. So a weaker is wider than the last one we tried, so let's just get him out, and he's already moving. Don't make me jump like that. So I think it's the same story with this guy. He's got little wellies and he walks along, but there must be a little bit of a unique trait. So let's have a look at the box. For some reason of which we're not aware, a weaker seems to always be in a big hurry. I think it's going to be a fast one. A weaker was born when Bongo, that's you, and Sparkles, one we haven't even gotten to, got together. Oh God, they're banging.
Bow, bow.
Wow! 1, 2, 3, a weaker away! Ha ha! That's so cool. You are fast. You weren't, the box was not lying. All right, come back, come back. So on the back of this guy is actually a little lighter mechanism, which I have no idea what it's called. I feel kind of stupid not knowing that. But as it goes, it just flicks that and sparks generate from the back. From a design point of view, that little extra addition just really makes this a cool toy. All right, we're 2 out of 7 in, and already I think I found my favorite one. Let's keep this ball rolling, shall we? So this is Sparkles. Let's have a quick read of the story on the side. Sparkles thinks that it is one of those Greek gods of lightning. Can we end it there? That's fine. We can just work with that, can't we? It loves nature and water and dense forests and creatures that live in it. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Man, the big red key on this thing is intimidating, and I think this is going to produce a lot more sparks. I mean, look at this whole thing here. This is all just for producing sparks. The last one had a tiny little thing on the back. This one is pure spark power. 1, 2, 3. That was cool. Oh. I mean, it's a good thing that this thing can drive really straight, but it's just a shame that in this situation, driving straight means falling off the table. How cool does that look? Honestly, I didn't think people would go this far out with wind-up toys. Really impressed so far. And it's gonna have to be this guy. It is Zaka. Great name. All the proceeds from the royalties will go towards the reforestation projects in Rio de Janeiro, state Brazil. Charity going on here. The funds will contribute to planting thousands of trees a year to help restore part of the Atlantic tropical rainforest, the most critically damaged in Brazil, with the richest variety of trees of anywhere in the world. That is a worthy cause. Let's try him out. I mean, this is just a straight up car. So this guy is nice and simple. He's not so much a wind up toy, it's just a push and go situation. So just like this, and off he goes. Thought this guy was going to be a proper speed demon, but his main thing is going over obstacles. I don't think we have many obstacles for him to go over, but I'm going to give it a go and see what he can manage. That's an obstacle. All right, 1, 2, 3. Good job. 4 down, 3 to go, and we're going to go on to what I actually think is the smallest one. It's called the Cosmojets. Since the person who created Cosmojets had severe ADD, perhaps we're dealing with a self-portrait situation here. I didn't say that, the box did. Tiny. Absolutely ridiculously tiny. So this guy's actually got a little weight on the end here, which I imagine is going to throw him off massively. I think this is going to be a bit of a mess. This guy isn't just walking forwards, this guy's going all over the place. Cosmojet, go! All right, dude, chill just a little bit. All right, center frame, come back. Or just stop entirely. That's fine too. That's fun. When they said that the guy who made this had ADD, I see what they mean. Definitely a self-portrait situation going on here. So that leaves us with 2 to go, and they are the biggest ones yet. We've got Lippin and... How am I meant to work with this? Kikkerland, yeah. Mix a kicker. Well, I think after all that effort, let's start with this guy. So mix a kicker, and whoa, he's got antennas as well. Did not see that in the packaging. This is a solid design right here. This has a lot of legs. There's a lot of footwork going on here. Not sure exactly what he's meant to do, but I'm guessing he's a bit of a climber. That's a good point. I didn't read the box. So the inspiration for this one came from climbing wind-ups, Bongo and a weaker, but with long legs and a more radical ascending capability. Sounds good. So how do you wind this up? Aha! One of the legs is the wind up. Well hidden there. Unlike the other ones, I have a good feeling that this thing is going to be able to climb quite a lot. I mean, just look at those legs. Those are climbing legs right there. So let's start with the speed test and see what this guy can churn out. 1, 2, 3. Well, he's not the fastest one, but he is the most delicate. Like, that is the most steady straight line I've seen out of all of them so far. Let's see what he can do when it comes to the climb test. And for that, I'm just going to use my hand. 1, 2, 3, climb away, boy. And he's going for it. And, oh, well, he's messed that one up entirely. Now he's breakdancing. That's a win-win situation. And go. Come on. Hey, perfect climb. All right. Very good climbing capability. Who would have guessed? It's like it said it on the box. Well, I think for style, this guy definitely wins. The blue, the antennas, everything about this just looks cool, but he hasn't got the coolest mechanism, though he does climb a hand. So there you go. Points for that. And now we're down to the final one. Drum roll, please. Lippin! So this one seems like the most interesting one to me. This was the one that I saw online and thought I need to try out this collection. This looks interesting. So when you get this one moving, it caterpillars across the table, which just seemed really cute to me, and I just wanted to get my hands on it. So here it is. Hopefully it can stand its ground with all the other ones we've tried out, and I think I've already got a favorite, to be honest. I'm not sure this one's going to beat it, but it can give it a go. That's for damn sure. Lippin was one of the most complex wind-ups to bring to life. Moving like an inchworm, not a caterpillar. Inchworm. Designing his 2 separate halves to relate to one another was not an easy task. In time, we managed to sync up Lippin's movements and even get him to climb over small obstacles. I'll be the judge of that. And here he is, Lippin. Looking like an inchworm, definitely not a caterpillar. So without further ado, the final wind-up toy of today, and go for the hand. It's kind of creepy actually, isn't it? Oh, he is managing it. Well done. Go on, lad. Yes! The cleanest climb we've had so far. I feel like I'm holding some form of futuristic insect right now. This one is impressively crafted. I mean, all of them are impressive in their own right, but this one, just as it said on the box, trying to get these 2 individual parts to move in sync, it was a tricky task, and they've pulled it off really well. I'm impressed, man. Like, this whole entire collection has just been a bit of an eye-opener. I didn't think wind-up toys could actually be this cool. Look at that, man. Like, how do you work that stuff out? I mean, I can't, but then again, I don't have many brain cells. So here we are at the end of the video with 7 wind-up toys, which I didn't know were going to impress me so much. The craftsmanship on these things are amazing, and I'm going to have to go ahead and pick a favorite one right now, and I think it's going to have to be this guy. The fact that it combines the 2 mechanisms of the feet and the sparks is just cool. The sparks that this one produces alone is very impressive and does look cool, but I just like the fact that they've managed to merge the sparks and the feet together in this one. This one's my winner. And with that, I think that is going to be it for another edition of Looted. If you like this video, feel free to hit like down below. If you really like it, hit subscribe. We've got more videos on the way, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Come on, you can do it. There we go. There we go.